What if money isn't just numbers but human behavior in disguise? What if the way you feel about money matters more than what you know about it? Maybe getting rich is easy, but staying rich, that's the real skill. Because true wealth isn't built on spreadsheets, it's built on mindset, choices, and how you behave when no one's watching. Here are 31 powerful lessons from The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. A guide to building wealth not just with knowledge, but with emotional wisdom and everyday habits. 1. Wealth is behavior, not brilliance. Discipline and emotional control outperform intelligence when it comes to long-term wealth. You don't need to know everything about markets. You need to know yourself and act accordingly, especially under pressure. 2. Getting rich and staying rich are two different skills. Getting rich often means taking bold risks, but staying rich requires a different mindset, one of caution, protection, and restraint. It's about humility and survival, not just ambition. 3. Time is the most powerful force in finance. Compounding only works if you stay in the game. You don't need to be extraordinary, you just need to be consistent over time. Small, smart choices, repeated for years, create big outcomes. 4. Luck and risk are siblings. Just as luck can give you more than you deserve, risk can take it away without warning. Respect both. Don't judge success only by the outcome. Consider the role chance may have played. 5. Money talks, but wealth whispers. Real wealth is what you don't see: savings, freedom, peace of mind. Flashy spending may signal insecurity, not success. The richest people often don't look rich at all. 6. You don't need a reason to save. Not every dollar saved needs a specific goal. Savings give you options, freedom, and resilience. It's your margin of safety in a world that's unpredictable. 7. The most valuable asset is control over your time. Money matters, but what really gives you power is the ability to choose how you spend your day. True wealth is waking up without an alarm and doing what matters to you. 8. Avoid lifestyle creep. When your income grows, so do your expectations, unless you guard against it. The constant chase for more often leads to less satisfaction. Learn to enjoy what you already have. 9. Wealth is what you don't see. That person driving the new car might be drowning in debt. True wealth isn't the image, it's the invisible choices. Not spending, not showing off, and not needing more. 10. Save like a pessimist. Invest like an optimist. Expect setbacks. Be ready for emergencies. But also believe in progress and the power of the long term. This mindset protects your future while letting it grow. 11. Past success can create overconfidence. Just because something worked once doesn't mean it will again. The world changes. Stay open. Adapt. What made you successful can blind you if you cling to it too tightly. 12. Your behavior matters more than your strategy. Even a simple plan will outperform a brilliant one if you stick to it. The best strategy is useless without the ability to stay calm, consistent, and clear-headed. 13. You won't stick to a plan you don't believe in. Financial plans aren't one-size-fits-all. If it doesn't align with your values and temperament, you'll abandon it. Design a system you trust and want to maintain. 14. Their plan works for their game. We often copy others without realizing their goals don't match ours. A strategy that looks smart for them can become the wrong path for you if you don't define success on your own terms. Your life is not their scoreboard. Your plan should work for your peace, 15. We all play different financial games. Don't compare yourself to someone playing with different rules, goals, or timelines. Their decisions may look smart for them, but totally wrong for you. 16. Patience is your financial superpower. Patience feels like doing nothing, but it's actually the discipline to not ruin everything by doing too much too soon. In a world addicted to speed, patience gives you the edge. Most people quit too soon. Those who stay, who let time do its work, are the ones who win. 17. Tail events shape everything. In finance, a small number of moments often define the outcome. One big win or loss can shift everything. Expect the unexpected, and don't let rare events catch you off guard. 18. Money won't solve money problems caused by mindset. If your spending is rooted in fear, status, or insecurity, more money won't fix it. True financial peace starts with self-awareness, not a higher income. 19. Optimism with a safety net beats reckless hope. Hope is powerful, but not without backup. Believe in the future, but build a cushion. Optimism thrives best when it's supported by preparation. 20. Financial success isn't about intelligence, it's about behavior. You don't need a finance degree. You need to manage your emotions, avoid panic, and stay focused when others aren't. That's what builds stability and success. 21. Do what works for you, not what looks smart to others. Ignore the noise. If your plan brings you peace, flexibility, and consistent progress, that's smart. Even if it looks boring or simple to someone else. 22. Freedom matters more than being rich. The highest form of wealth isn't luxury, it's choice, it's autonomy. When you can protect your time, say no without guilt, and live by your own rhythm, you're already living rich. Money can buy comfort, but freedom buys your life back. 23. Respect the power of compounding in money and in behavior. The same quiet habits that build wealth also shape your life. Tiny behaviors, when repeated, grow into transformation. What feels small today becomes powerful over time, in money and in mindset. 24. What feels urgent is rarely what truly matters. In money and in life, urgency is seductive. It demands your attention, but rarely deserves it. The next big thing might be loud, but it's usually short-lived. Real progress comes from slowness, presence, and staying loyal to the long game. Focus beats frenzy every time. 25. Be financially steady before you aim for exceptional. Survival always beats ambition, because no matter how big your dreams are, they won't matter if you burn out, crash, or run out of resources. Stability is what keeps you in the game long enough to grow. Build a solid foundation first, then you can take bigger, smarter risks without it all crashing down. 26. Regret minimization is underrated financial wisdom. It's not always about chasing the biggest return, it's about protecting your peace. A good decision today is one your future self won't resent. When you choose based on what you can live with, not just what you can win, you trade anxiety for clarity. That's a wiser compass than fear, greed, or hype. 27. Independence is the goal behind every financial goal. People want money for what it represents, control, not consumption. True wealth is being able to make decisions without being owned by debt, status, or pressure. 28. Room for error is the secret to longevity. You don't win by being right all the time. You win by not blowing up when you're wrong. Leave space for the unexpected. Survival buys you time, and time builds everything. 29. Less ego, more wealth. We often overspend to prove something. But ego is expensive. Humility is profitable. The quieter your confidence, the stronger your position. 30. Stories shape how we see money, not facts. People make decisions based on narratives, not spreadsheets. Be aware of the story you're telling yourself about what money means and who you think you need to be. 31. Wealth is what you don't upgrade. Just because you can afford better doesn't mean you need it. Choosing not to upgrade every time you could is what keeps you ahead, quietly. Money isn't just math, it's mindset. It's the quiet decisions, repeated daily, that build wealth. And the calm belief that enough really is enough. Drop your favorite lesson in the comments and commit to trying one out in real life. Smart lessons from great books for great minds. If you enjoyed this bite, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and keep feeding your brain. One book at a time, right here on Brain Book Bites. Thanks for watching.